Ever feel like you're doing all the things right and getting none of the results? You're working, you're believing, you're showing up, and yet the door stays closed. That's resistance. Resistance is sneaky. It's like this invisible wall that blocks you from the very things you say you want. And here's the wild part. Most of the time, you don't even realize you're the one building the wall. So resistance shows up in two ways. There's conscious resistance. That's the stuff you know you believe. For example, someone might say, all men are pigs. That's a conscious belief. You are aware that you're saying it. But then there's the subconscious resistance. That's the stuff buried deeper. The beliefs you don't even know you're carrying. Like, money is the root of all evil, or you can't trust anyone. So here's the problem. You might say out loud, I want love. I want abundance. I want health. But deep down, your subconscious is whispering, people will hurt me. Money will corrupt me. Good health isn't for me. And guess which voice the universe listens to? The one with more emotion behind it. I'll give you a moment. What's one belief you catch yourself saying, maybe even joking about, that could actually be resistance? Think about that. Resistance isn't limited to one area of life. It shows up everywhere. Let me break it down. For money. You want more money, but the thoughts kick in. Would this make me greedy? Is money sinful? Will people use me for it? If I have it, do I have to take care of everyone else? What if it runs out? How will people see me if I suddenly have it? You see how many walls we build around money before it even arrives? For love. You say you want a relationship, but as soon as you meet someone you like, resistance jumps right in. Can I trust them? Will they cheat? Will they break my heart? What if I have to change for them? And suddenly, instead of enjoying the relationship, you're sabotaging it before it even begins. For health. You want to be healthier, but here comes resistance. It's too much work. I don't have time. This disease runs in my family. I'll do it later. If I lose weight, people will stare at me and I don't want the attention. So, health becomes this battle of excuses instead of self-love. Education. You want to learn something new. Maybe go back to school or take a course. But the resistance says, I can't afford it. I'm too old. I'm not smart enough. It wouldn't make a difference anyway. And just like that, you close the door on opportunities. Even winning the lottery. Think about it. Something you'd think everyone would want. But resistance shows up here too. If I win, my friends will treat me differently. Should I stay off of social media? Do I need to hire a lawyer? How much will I get after taxes? The resistance turns a blessing into stress before you've even bought the ticket. Which one of these hit home for you? Drop it in the comments. I guarantee you're not alone. So, why does this matter? Because resistance keeps you from actually living. It's like saying you want to drive somewhere amazing, but you've got the parking brake on the whole time. The car's trying to go, but you're burning fuel, creating smoke, and going nowhere fast. Resistance tells you that you don't deserve what you want. It whispers, not for you, not now, not ever. And after a while, you actually start to believe it. I'll give you an example. There was a time I knew I wanted to create, to put my voice out there, share my message. But every time I sat down to start, I'd find distractions. I'd tweak things that didn't matter, delay posting, tell myself I wasn't ready yet. Truth is, it wasn't perfection I was chasing. It was protection. I was resisting being seen. Maybe for you, it's love. You say you want it, but deep down, you're scared of being abandoned. So you push people away. That's resistance. And if any part of that hits home, if you've ever caught yourself holding back from what you say you want, then you already understand resistance better than most. This space is about learning to see that without judgment, to notice the ways we block our own blessings, and to start letting life flow again. So if that kind of growth speaks to you, I'd love for you to subscribe. Not for me, but for you. Because choosing to fill your feed with content that reminds you of your worth is one small way to start releasing resistance. So, how do you break resistance? 3 steps. First, become aware. You can't change what you don't notice. Start catching those sneaky thoughts when you hear yourself say, I can't trust anyone, or I'll never get healthy. Pause. Ask yourself, do I actually believe this, or did I just hear it so many times that I just accepted it? 2, deprogram yourself. That means questioning the belief. Where did it come from? Was it your parents, society, religion, friends? Just because you grew up with it doesn't mean it's true. 3rd, remove yourself from toxic environments. If everyone around you is telling you it's impossible, that energy will rub off. Sometimes self-love means stepping back from the noise. And here's a bonus. Use your feelings as a compass. If a thought makes you feel heavy, tight, hopeless, that's resistance. If a thought makes you feel lighter, hopeful, open, that's alignment. Your emotions are literally your GPS. So here's the truth. Resistance isn't a flaw. It's not proof you're broken. It's a signal. It's your mind showing you exactly where you still need to heal, where you still need to love yourself more. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start making different choices. So let me ask you, where do you notice resistance in your life right now? Is it money, love, health, education? Drop it in the comments. I promise you're not the only one dealing with it. And remember, this channel is all about falling in love with the process. Self-love is the journey, not the destination. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself. See you in the next one.